Hello everyone. In this, we will understand about mission and how does mission compare with vision. And also we will understand about organizational culture, then about objectives. So these are the things we'll understand in this particular video. First, meaning of mission basically deals with the existence and purpose. Means mission describes its purpose and its present business, which means answering questions like who we are, what do we do, why we are here. So if we can able to identify the clear-cut answer, that is our mission. So mission announces what the company is providing to society through any service or a product. Mission defines the fundamental and unique purpose. Mission may also include the values and philosophy about how it does business and treats its employees. Let us compare now mission with vision. Mission refers to the purpose. We already saw vision refers to the long-term growth and growth ambition. Mission associated with the way of behaving. Vision is associated with a goal. Mission is permanent and constant, whereas vision keeps on changing. Mission conveys this is what we are, this is what we stand for, and this is all we about. Whereas vision conveys what we want to be in the distant future. Mission refers to the present, vision refers to the future. Let us understand about organizational culture. It is basic. These are the basic assumptions and beliefs that are shared by the members of an organization that operate unconsciously and define in a basic, taken for granted fashion an organization's view of itself and its environment. So these are the layers of organizational culture: values, beliefs, behaviors, and paradigm are taken for granted assumptions. What are those layers? Values. Values tells about how managers and employees should conduct themselves, how should they do business, what kind of organization they should build to achieve the mission. Beliefs, these are more specific to that particular organization. Behaviors are the day-to-day way in which an organization operates. Paradigm are taken for granted assumptions. Once the first three layers, that is values, beliefs, and behaviors, are very, very clear, this automatically become a taken for granted assumptions by the employees, the way they work, the way they behave, the way they believe, everything. Objectives, you can also call it as targets. Setting of strategic objectives, that the strategic vision of a firm into specific performance targets. They define the organization's relationship with the environment. It helps an organization pursue its vision and mission, provide the basis for strategic decision making, and provide the standards for performance appraisal. What are the characteristics of objectives? It should be SMART. First, S stands for specific. The objective should be specific to lead and motivate the managers. It should be measurable. It should be achievable or attainable. Means it should be challenging, but it should be realistic also. It should be relevant, linked to vision and mission. Time-bound it should be. It should be understandable to those who are expected to achieve them. So shortly we can say SMART U. So understandable to those who are expected to achieve them. Then what are all the issues that need to consider while setting objectives? First one is specificity. For example, rather than saying improve sales, if we are clear in that, specific in that, like increase sales revenue by 12%, within 12 months of time. Then we are more specific. Multiplicity means rather than only saying increase sales revenue by 12%, we also add to that like enhance customer satisfaction ratings by 15%, reduce operational cost by 8%. Means you are setting up a multiple objectives to address different aspects so that you try to balance competing priorities and then ensure an alignment with the overall vision. That we call it as multiplicity. Then comes periodicity. Here you try to establish timelines for achieving objectives. You also set some milestones and deadlines, allow for the flexibility and adjustments. For example, saying like increase sales revenue by 12% within 12 months with the quarterly targets of 3% growth. So that you are very, very clear about the periodicity also. Next is verifiability. Better to have objectives means quantify your objectives wherever possible and use some measurable indicators, track progress and evaluate success. For example, there may be an objective like reduce employee turnover rate from 20% to 15% within 18 months, and you are going to measure it quarterly. So that is, you are trying to verify your objective also. Next is reality. Align your objectives with the available resources only. So consider all the organizational capabilities and set achievable, challenging, but realistic goals. So that is reality. For example, increase production capacity by 20% within 12 months, considering current equipment and staffing. So that becomes reality. Next is quality, where we focus on quality, not just quantity. Consider the process, not just the outcome. Ensure objectives align with organizational values. Example maybe like improve product quality ratings by 15% within 12 months through enhanced quality control processes and employee training. So by considering these factors, what we are trying to do is we are trying to set a comprehensive, achievable, and meaningful objectives. So that is what issues that needs to be addressed by us while setting our objectives.